Next, I want to talk to you about sayabiki, that's pulling the scabbard back. That's a motion that's often missing when the amateur swordsman draws, but that's something we definitely don't want to have missing when we're drawing so that we're effective, fast, and efficient. When we draw, we want to make sure we're strongly pulling back that left hand and turning it over. That helps get the scabbard out of the way and helps increase the expansion of the upper body for more power and more speed. It's really a pretty simple exercise. You just use these bands and teach your body to do this and maybe overdo it. Make sure that you rotate this around. You take your left hand, you come back, turn it over, and really let the elbow come around behind the body. You can overdo it now. Just make sure you adhere to the form requirements of your particular style of swordsmanship when you're practicing this sayabiki motion. The flip side of that is the pushing extension of the sword, right? When we do that motion, when we draw, we're going to push the sword away, like so, and push it away from ourselves. We want to do it in a strong manner. You'll notice that a lot of people who are beginners at swordsmanship or are new to it, they leave their elbow out in front. If you tuck that elbow under and push, it's going to be a lot stronger because you're using your structure to push instead of just your muscles. So you just have to have the discipline when you do this motion to create some tension in that band. Lead with the blade edge of your hand, elbow in, and push forward, experiencing that resistance. Experiencing that resistance. The last thing you want to do, and you can separate the band from the wall, but for time's sake, what I'm going to do is keep them together, keep it together here, is you want to use the band itself to create resistance between the hands so that while the left hand is moving back and coming around the body and the right hand is pushing forward, it's getting harder and harder to do, so your body can calibrate that feeling and understand what it means to separate, to sayabanare, right, to separate the scabbard from the sword using the back muscles, expansion of the chest, right, pulling the left elbow around the body, keeping the right elbow tucked in and pushing, expanding and countering resistance, and finishing that motion. Expanding and countering resistance, and finishing that motion. That should make your Nukitsuke, your initial horizontal draw, much, much faster over time if you practice consistently, continually, and thoroughly.